how can this help with this? Now, golf is a very unique sport, and there aren't many other sports that are like golf. However, I have found one comparison, and actually what we can learn from this comparison is how to hit our driver further. Let me show you how. Now, in rugby or American football, when we're kicking this ball, we use a tee, just like we use a tee when we're hitting our driver. But I want to show you why this can help you hit your driver further. Now, when you see a ball kicked off a tee, what you may have noticed is when that ball is sat up in that position, we're sitting it in the directional way because of the shape of this ball. Now, we don't have to worry about that in golf because obviously a golf ball's round. The physics of this is really important for you to understand. When we're kicking this ball, what we do is we kick up on the ball. We're kicking with this part of our foot and we're trying to send the ball upwards like so. What can we learn from this that we can apply to our golf game, and specifically the driver? When you see professionals kicking a ball like this, what you don't see them do is kick down. They don't strike down on that ball, because if they strike down on the ball, that ball is going to take a lower flight and it's not going to travel through the air as far. Now, understanding the physics of this is the most important thing that you can take from this video, and understanding where the low point in the golf swing is also so important, especially when you've got this driver in your hand. If we stand with a driver in the middle of our stance, generally what's happening is we're still on the way down. So because of this, we take a lot of the dynamic loft off the club at the point of impact. So your driver that's a 9 degree at the point of impact is probably more like a 6 degree. When we set up to a driver, generally we try to get the driver at our left heel. Now, we see it everywhere, we hear it everywhere. And the reason that we need to get this driver towards our left heel is because as we strike that ball, the low point is in the center of the body, and the driver is now traveling on the way back up to hit this ball. It's around about the 3 or 4 degrees on the way up, but that makes all the difference, because what it does is it gives you a higher launch and you get that ball to travel through the air for longer, i.e. we get more carry and therefore we get more distance. When we're setting up with a driver, it's very different to all the other clubs in our bag. We address the ball like this, and your hands generally then sit behind the line of the ball. What we also try to do with our driver is tilt the spine back a little bit from our hips. In effect, it feels like we drop our right shoulder and we get into this position behind the ball. What this does is it's going to help you launch the ball up into the air a lot easier than hitting down on that ball. Understanding this simple physics could be a major game changer for you. It could mean that you could add 10, 20 plus yards onto your drive, purely because you're getting that ball to travel through the air for longer. So get out there, give it a go, and start hitting bombs.